ask her if we are, because that's
I need to
Really?
find my earplugs if I'm going to be talking
Going on,
about
Slacks?
snacks again.
Hey, Mr. Chavez.
Are you sucking dick right now?
Really?
Yeah.
Is how you talk to a potential voter?
Yes. Are you sucking dick right now? What's going on? What's this
No.
slurping?
No, I'm eating my lunch. I'm on lunch break right now.
Okay. Same like, okay. What are you eating?
Blueberries.
Why you're eating blueberries like that? Why? How many are you putting in your mouth at once?
I'm like a squirrel.
I bet he can fit a lot
You
of
know?
blueberries in his mouth.
I'm actually in the back of my throat.
You're eating lunch, but you're putting small blueberries, stuffing them in your mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Whose lunch are you eating?
Mine. I prepared it from home.
Yeah, Bobby's a psychopath.
Okay. What's up?
But anyways, I want to ask you something, okay?
Yeah.
It is, but it's...
What do you think is holding back investigations overall?
What is holding the PD back on investigations?
What is holding investigators back all the time, in your opinion?
Sergeant Slacks?
Oh, I'm gonna,
Really?
I'm not doing
How
that
so?
anymore.
Well, I mean, to my understanding, you've taken on some cases and they've kind of just sat there.
Right.
This is what people are telling me. I don't know if it's
no,
true.
no. I mean, what else
is
are
it
telling you?
true?
Because you're not getting the full context, right?
Well, yeah, of course. That's why I'm bringing it up to you so you can,
That's not true because not every case is going to lead to an arrest. It's as simple as that. Especially in a court of law that we live in today, right? I can't walk in there with
so let me ask you.
accusations.
I'm going to give you an
I need
example, right?
facts.
You spent 3 hours of my time back to back in 2 meetings, and the only thing I was able to garner out of you was you need fast cars in order to increase PD morale.
You still stuck on that?
Yes, because you said
Holy
what's the
shit!
issue? Yes, I use history to determine the future.
Right.
So,
But
it's
I'm
kind of
telling
like
you what
imagine.
I'm telling you my perspective, right?
Well, yeah, I understand, but you seem confused by what I just said, so I'll give you an example.
No, I'm not confused at all.
If I drive,
get what you're saying.
If I
you're just
drive,
stuck on that, that's all.
It's not stuck. It's used in the past. It's like, for example, let's say you were to get into a particular model of Chevy, right? You buy one, and it breaks after 1,000 miles. You get into the next one. It breaks after 1,000 miles. Would you buy that same model of Chevy again? And if someone asks you why, you'd say, well, no, the thing keeps breaking down. So that's not getting stuck on it. That's,
is
like
Chevy
I said,
chasing after high-speed cars all the time? What is his purpose and function, right?
My point is we've had 2 separate conversations totaling 3 hours, and it wasn't very productive. So, productiveness.
Right, because nothing will be productive out of that conversation that we're having right now because we can't make the changes we want.
Why? Let me ask you something. Do you remember why I invited you down to chat with me for 15 minutes that turned into an hour and a half? Do you remember what I asked you?
Yeah, I do.
What was it?
You wanted to see why I wasn't voting for you.
No, I didn't give a fuck if you're voting for me or not. I asked you, what does the PD need from the mayor's office? What is wrong with the PD? And your answer was, we need to fix the PD morale. And I said, how? And the only answer was, fast cars. I said, if you were the commissioner, I made you the commissioner, if it was possible, what would your solution be? And you didn't really have an answer.
Well, I have an answer.
Well, let's ask the question again.
But what's the point?
What's wrong with the
point
PD?
of me? What's the point of me talking about this? Is it going to fix the PD tomorrow? No, it's not.
Well, so as someone running for mayor, I cannot magically know what's happening in the police department, right? And inherently, the PD needs the mayor, and vice versa. So in order for me to run,
a lot is changing. It's not as linear as it used to be now, right?
Okay. It's fine.
Let's say you go into power, you know, in a couple weeks.
Slacks. With
The
all
same, the same government that was
Slacks. You're talking to someone who's run multiple businesses. All right? I'm way above your fucking pay grade. So don't try to educate me. Now, why'd you call me?
But you have not lived through it.
I don't give
okay,
a fuck.
Well, you should, because you should learn from history, like you said. And
I
I'll repeat
have,
it.
which is I spent 3 hours and I couldn't get a straightforward answer from you. Slacks. And now you're calling me when I called you to give me some insight. You didn't want to give it to me. You didn't.
No,
And now you're calling me. What is the purpose of this?
The purpose of this is because I believe you are going to win this mayorship. And
I know.
I'm thinking to myself that I should probably get the ball rolling before I have to wait and start the conversation with you.
Yeah.
About the future of law enforcement in the city, in the state. That was the point of that conversation. Talk about the future. I don't care about the past. I only care about your future.
Okay. All right. So let's start from scratch. All right. I'm willing to do that. Why are you asking me? I'd like to know, and then we'll go from there.
Why am I asking you what?
Well, your original question, you said, what do you think is wrong with investigations?
Because I do think there needs to be in a different way.
Do you want to have sex with me?
No, I do not.
Okay. Are you into men?
I am. I have a boyfriend. I'm going to break up with him, though.
Okay. Because my entire team was discussing that conversation. Remember, they were there. We're trying to figure out why the fuck we had 2 back-to-back conversations that didn't lead anywhere.
I don't know.
I'm starting to think you want some of this.
No, I don't. Listen, I wanted your dick. I shouldn't. I'm on duty. Never mind. Mr. Chavez, can we dial it back to a serious conversation?
Yeah. I'm just making sure, like, what the intent of this is.
I believe that I have all the answers to the problems.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it's not something that we can fix overnight. We didn't get here overnight, right?
Agreed.
This is 7 months of trial and error. That's how we got here.
No, it was 7 months of a overreaching government that probably should have been investigated very early on for constitutional violations, and you know.
Yeah, but the problem is, the
that you
thing
didn't
about
have
it is,
the
I
investigators
wish
to understand.
I wish I understood the law. Yeah, I wish I knew the law better when it came to that. I really did, because I would have tried to do something about it, but I didn't. That world was not very, open to me, right? And I started to read up and investigate and see what's going on, and eventually got there, right?
Yeah.
I could have sat on that hill and said, no, y'all dumb, fuck you. But instead, I swallowed my pride and I said, you know what? They got something to say, right? Let me hear it. And I heard the feedback and I started reading up, and then people were right about things. And we need to accept that in Los Santos, that people can pivot, people can change position, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Who are you referring to?
Everybody.
See, I like to. I think the thing is, like,
I'm talking about
you're
people
talking like
finger.
idioms, and I like to talk in like facts. So, like, who are you referring to?
Every fucking criminal, man. It's people parrot the same fucking lines.
Okay, so we're not
Most
talking
of
about
these
the
guys
government now. We moved on to criminals. Okay.
No. I'm talking about us SPD or us PD members or people in the PD realizing that, right? Instead of being welcoming about the fact that we're learning about this, people were crucifying the PD, saying, do something. You guys are dumb. You guys are nothing but henchmen. How do you work with someone like that?
Do you know that I was, what I just said, I was referencing the city council, right?
I'm not talking about you. Did I say Nino Chavez? I said criminals.
No.
On the streets.
The statement I made before you responded to it.
One more time. What statement? Because you go in two different places. I'm sticking to the fact that, hey, shit like this happens in our history in Los Santos, and we should be more welcoming to change instead of trying to do it through blood and shutting people down.
Okay, I'll agree to that. Do you believe the city council should have been investigated?
Yes, and like I said, I'm working an investigation right now. But the problem is, it's not as simple as what people are saying on the streets. If it was, then it's easy. You know this.
Did you see Murphy's docket filing?
I did. I saw it. And I wanted to meet with him so we could work together because I had something.
Well,
he
that
had
would have been
something.
worthless. I don't know what the fuck he tried to do with that. That was
Well, I
a
had more
man.
something
That was a
credible.
man that threw something on the docket to try to save face, make it look like he actually did something in 3 months.
Yeah, and then the second got shut down. He says, "Hey, look, I done all I could.
Oh no,
It's DOJ's fault."
No, we know. It's I think a lot of people know. I mean, it's an optics thing, right? Most people aren't going to read the docket and understand the details. But I think any lawyer worth their salt would have looked at that and been like, what the fuck's he trying to do? But like, what about what did you support the city council effectively taking over the police department?
No, I fought them. I was the first person affected there.
Why did no
I
one
did.
challenge that on a constitutional
Brother,
basis?
we tried. I got told.
Tell
you
me
stay in
the
your lane.
history. I don't know this. I want to know who told you
okay.
this.
The mayor of the city council, Crane.
Crane
I've
told
tried
you.
challenges.
Yeah, crazy. Crane told you. Fuck that man. You know, he told
Like
me
I
he was
said,
going to retire. When I told him to
the
suck my
American
fucking
man-
dick and start writing. I really fucking wish someone put a bullet in
Well,
that
I don't
man.
think Crane should be
Fucking
blamed for
Joe-
everything. Okay,
Joe
listen,
Biden
come on,
ass
come on, come on.
motherfucker.
Come on.
I have my goddamn
Listen, I have a lot of
opinions.
respect for Crane. Okay.
Yeah, I
have
had it
respect
too.
for him.
He helped me kill a man. You didn't know that, did you? Sitting
Who was this?
down. Long time ago. Enzio Block. That stupid prick tried to come after my nephew. He's down in interrogation with Bob Smith. Yeah, that's right. About to give him all the details and called in a couple lawyers. 1, 2, 3. And the crazy thing is, when Ezio was taken by hook or block up to Polito and a fucking bullet was put in his head, as the police department watched and put her in the cuffs, everyone started looking at each and every lawyer. They threw all the wrong ones into prison. One of them was in protective custody. And you know who wasn't?
Who?
Well, the one that met me and told me Ezio's talking. And Bob Smith lost his fucking mind. Started breaking into prison. You didn't... I don't think you ever met Bob Smith, did you?
I have not. Sir,
Yeah.
slow down. Thank you.
The reason I bring this up, it's not, I've known Crane for a very long time. That's not the same Crane I knew.
Yeah, I
And
mean, listen.
So I
I'll
don't
believe
need
in
any
a second chance.
I don't know.
though.
How old are you? How old are you?
28.
28. I don't need this. I don't need a 28-year-old bitch to tell me how I feel about someone
Oh, here we
I've
go.
known
Here
for
we go.
20 years.
Oh, here we go. Okay, listen. People change, though. People 5 years ago, they're the same they are today. You're right. For good or bad.
So anyways, let's stop talking in circles because otherwise we're going to be on the phone for 2 hours. What was the intent of
Listen.
the call?
The intent talk is I want to see the School of Patrol and a School of Investigation separated completely.
Okay.
Right down the middle.
All
And
right.
I hope to God we get that done in Los Santos because that is a solution
Who's going to run it?
to I want to run it.
No.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Because the person at the
hold on
top,
1 second. I got an officer.
it shouldn't be. It should not be who you think it should be.
Hey, we
it's
all
more
good
about
here?
that.
Hey, I can chat with you in just like 5 minutes. I'm with Slacks. He's trying to...
Yeah, this is the officer Larry Johnson.
Oh, good to meet you.
How you doing, Nino?
Good to meet you, officer. How's your day been so far?
So
Okay,
far it's been
well,
great. How about yours?
all right.
Seems like you're busy. I gotta go.
No. I'm good. I'm not gonna let the guy stand there. I gotta say hello to him. Slacks. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Why are you thinking about starting like this thing and that thing and
Because we're doing it right now. We're drawing the lines.
Listen, you fucking prick. All right, you need to let someone finish their goddamn sentence before you start talking because you don't know what the fuck
you
you're
do the
responding to.
same shit, okay?
Okay,
don't
that's
start with
fine.
me.
All right, and then you call me out on it if it happens.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
How are you thinking about starting this thing and that thing when there's a fundamental issue with arrests?
Because I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that.
Then how the fuck are you going to start a department based on a
Because
foundation that's goddamn broken?
What foundation in my police work is broken? What, probable cause, reasonable suspicion, knowing the case laws, common laws? What else you need out there to be a cop? It's not that hard to do the fundamentals. That's not the issue. The issue is that is not an issue when it comes to me. Okay.
What are you going to run a department by yourself? Where the fuck are you going to get these detectives? Let me ask you something. You know what I did when I started my campaign?
I don't chase butterflies.
You don't chase what the fuck does that mean?
I'm gonna make a beautiful garden to where all the beautiful butterflies will be attracted to it.
Are you on drugs? I'm gonna tell you something, Slacks. All right, I've run a lot of businesses. I've put people in position and had them run their little silos. All right, I've been through the goddamn ringer.
Yeah, and I was one of the founding fathers of the LSPD too as well.
Right now, well, look at it now.
I stepped aside.
Congratulations.
Brother. Don't you understand what the man did was a coup? He came in and took out the captains. He turned the whole entire PD against us, and he weaponized the officers who were fucking complaining and bitching and moaning against us.
Why are you bringing that up? It's irrelevant.
It is because it's part of the history.
Because you're going in like a completely different fucking direction. What I'm trying to say here, Slacks, is that things are not built on the top of idioms and random sayings that got no meaning. People need to know you need to do this and do that. And until you got a strong fucking foundation, you can't build anything on top of it.
It's never gonna happen. Like Stop fucking dreaming. Stop dreaming.
It is
Stop
like
dreaming.
putting
It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
That's crazy.
You're asking for the impossible. You need to wake up on this fucking fantasy.
Sahara International, Wetworks, Pegasus Concierge, Los Santos Customs.
I don't give a damn about that, brother. I don't give a damn about.
These are organizations filled with people that needed to be trained from the ground up. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't say, you know what? I'm going to go tweet up all kinds of random like memes and hey, we're hiring. By the way, here's like a pink dinosaur with a smiley face. Nah, motherfuckers are going to look at that and be like, what the fuck is he smoking? What I'm trying to get across to you, Slacks, is you're calling me and you're saying like, I am envisioning a investigation unit that you're going to be running up.
Department,
and I am simply department.
The whole department.
An entirely new department.
Yes, absolutely. It is. You understand how long we have to investigate? 30 fucking days. And if you don't have officers are dedicated within the 72 hours, so that investigation's over. It's out the window. Nothing will ever get resolved. And as long as you have these people part of fucking patrol, they're always going to be patrol focused first and investigation last. It's never going to work out. Okay? Because some days you're going to have 15 officers, some days you're going to have 25. There's always going to be that between. You need something separate. And until somebody does it, this whole thing is going to be cooked and we're going to be in this fucking revolving door spinning over and over again, trying to fix this problem that has no end resolution for it.
How are you? I'm going to ask you some straightforward questions. And please give me straightforward answers before you assume where I'm going with this. Okay,
go ahead. Yeah, absolutely,
okay.
I can.
Okay. Is there an issue with officers not being able to finish their report writing within a 24-hour period?
Absolutely.
Is there a problem with officers not understanding RS and PC?
Sometimes.
Is there a problem with officers not understanding the notion of exculpatory evidence?
Yes.
If there are these how many arrests are you getting on a daily basis?
Depends on the shift and what's been going on. I'll tell you right now.
Over the last 2 weeks, it's been 2 to 4 every 12 hours. I know because we're collecting metrics.
In the last 2 hours, there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arrests.
Okay. Today's been a great day. Like I said, metrics are averaging between 2 to 4 over the last 2 weeks. Now, when you have 5 arrests, FOIAs are still taking 72 hours to produce, and that's with the luxury of only producing them with 72 hours after request. And then I'm hearing, you know, well, we want a unit that is obviously going to be hiring from the same pool that has been ineffective.
Not always. Not
and are
always.
gonna
We'll have
need
our own
to be-
academies and our ways too as well.
Okay. So you're saying it's going to be a completely separate department, its own
Our
training.
own PNT as well. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you're
it's
going to
be
hire people
basically-
that have never even done patrol work and say, you know what, we want you to detectivize.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I don't care.
Okay. All right.
We're
You know
stuck in
what?
the same
You know what?
mindset. We're always in this like you got to
Who's
start.
we?
I'm talking about the city. Everybody's stuck in the same mindset, and we need to
Am
break
I?
out of it. I think
You're
so.
speaking for yourself, to be honest. I mean, I've been cooking. Some of the people around me have been cooking.
Now I'm trying to cook as well. I think it's a perfect time since the lines are being redrawn.
Here's what I'm going to do. How about this? You know what? I think that's a good idea. I think if you can get pen to paper and you can write up the framework for what you want, and if I'm mayor, you can show me 3 individuals that are going to help you build this, I'm on board. Outside of that, if you cannot do those simple things, then I hope you understand that for me.
No, that's the easy part. That's the easy part.
Okay,
it's
well,
already done.
I want to see it. I mean, you can tell me it's
Yeah.
easy. I've heard people
No,
say they
no,
can do a lot of things, but really it's all fluff.
Like I said, while building CIB, our sub-department, the expectation was it is going to become a department's own. I already started that when I first began this certification/unit because I knew the end goal was this, and I want to get there.
Okay.
But I thought to myself, the time will come.
I
And
want to
really
see
think that
evidence of this, Slacks. Here's the thing, right? And maybe this is the difference between you and me, right? And I instill this on everyone that I surround myself by. Produce. I hate words
Results
without
aren't good
action.
enough. Okay. Yeah,
If
me
I
too.
hear a lot of yapping, like I'm a yapper, but I produce. You see my website?
I saw it. I saw your.
See the people on there?
Yeah. Some people
They're
are
all
like.
cooking. They're all cooking. And if they talk my ear off, but there's no production, I throw them out. And it's not because I'm a dick. It's because I'm running a fucking business.
I understand. All right. Well, seem like we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Then I guess we'll reconvene another time, and this time there'll be papers
Who are
in
the
my hand for you.
offices you're looking to pull in?
I already have 2 in my mind. Maeve and Riker. Those are already
Riker's
part of
good.
the. Yeah.
Why
You know,
not
Maeve?
have him run the show?
They will one day. My goal is to get the both of them ready for this position. I
Yeah.
just want to help build in the beginning and then pass it on to the next person.
What resources are you going to need?
I mean, every single tool we can, from
I need-
drones
hey,
to
hey,
RC
hey,
cameras
specifics.
to CCTV. I'm
Okay.
telling you right now. I want CCTV cameras. I want drones. I want unmarked cars. I want UC cars. I want a van that has the ability to do different kind of things as far as communication. I mean,
Okay.
there's a lot of things I want, but I know that it's baby steps. The most important thing is building the people, and then everything else will come afterwards.
Give me a presentation. You have 7 days. That's going to be the determination whether it sits on the top of the stack or the bottom of the stack. 7 days seems pretty fair. This needs to be a presentation.
All right. I'll get Maeve and Rucker included.
All right. You take care.
Bye-bye.